What up, YouTube? What up, B-Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for Belle Collective Season 2, Episode number 6. You guys, the episode is titled, Stalk It To Me? Okay. Alright, you guys, so before I go ahead and just jump into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel and aren't subscribed to the channel, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. Now, you guys know you can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out the way, without further ado, let us discuss Belle Collective, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, we picked up the last one. We picked up where the last one left off. You guys remember that Tamra and her hair were asking Damon, you know, about him and Taisha. Were they in a relationship with each other? Oh God, her voice is just so damn annoying. Child, that voice just is grating. So ultimately, Damon says he does not have any kind of relationship with Taisha. He says he's too friendly, and sometimes him being too friendly is a detriment to him. Girl, if Tamra and her hair believe that, I ain't got no other choice but to believe it, honey. Unless Taisha got some proof, baby, unless Taisha got text messages, because that's my whole thing with Tamra and her hair. She's talking about she's read the text message thread. Tamra, let's get real close. Let me talk to you. So, you do know that with a text message thread, right? That can be deleted, right? You do know that. You do know that a text message thread can be deleted. Like, let's say that I'm texting my ex, and I say to my ex, I want to see you, I want to kiss you, I want to have sex with you, but my ex and I are both in different relationships, right? And I tell my ex, hey, you need to delete that thread, you need to delete the thread of me saying I want to see you and I want to have sex with you, right? I can tell my ex to delete that, and I can delete it, right? It won't exist in my phone, right? But that doesn't mean it didn't happen, right? And you also know that sometimes people keep things as proof of what actually happened. Just saying. So, yeah, Tamra and her hair. Damon, although you do believe him, there is a slim possibility that he could be lying to you, right? I don't believe that this is all inside of Taisha's head. I just want to say that. So, yeah, remember, one more time, text message thread can be deleted. That's all I got. Stay woke. All right, you guys. So next up, we see Marie. So Marie is going to be meeting up with Latrice and Letitia for lunch. I was like, okay. I see it. I like it. Child, before they could even get to the lunch, we hear Letitia and Boosie arguing in the parking lot. So Boosie has followed Letitia. Baby, let me tell you a big loud secret, Letitia. I get that Boosie's your husband, right? I get that little Boosie's your husband. But what I would have did to little Boosie would have been pissed off at me. So I would have got out of my car, and here come little Boosie. You mother, who are you? Oh, Glenn? Nigga, why you following me? I would have lit him up like a Christmas tree. He would have never walked up on me again. I would have maced him, pepper sprayed him, stunned him, tasered him. He would have never walked up on me again. And I would have used what he said to you against him, right? He wants to protect you because that part of Jackson ain't that good, right? That's why I tased you. That's why I stunned your ass. That's why I maced you. That's why I pepper sprayed you. Nigga, I don't know who you are walking up on me like that. Like, nah. I would have maced the shit out of his ass. I would have maced him, pepper sprayed him, tased him, stunned him. He would have been knocked down on his butt. Following me. Stalking me. Yeah, and then the fact that she was sitting there arguing with the fool. You're better than I am. There ain't no way in hell I would have been sitting there arguing with Boosie Badass. I mean, that nigga, y'all, Because I got a lot of people saying, y'all are calling him Boosie. Look at him. Does he not look like Lil Boosie to y'all? Him and Boosie could be twin brothers. And they seem the same toxic. So we found out that Tisha's invited. So Tisha and him argued. He eventually sped off out of the parking lot. So we find out that when Letitia went in where Latrice and Marie were, so his name is Glendale. Okay. I see why he goes by Glenn. Glendale? Okay. So Tisha has invited both Marie and Latrice to her son Joshua's birthday party, right? They then also talk about IKEA. So Letitia says that Tambra and her hair told her that it was told her about IKEA calling them ugly. Now I don't know where IKEA get ugly from, and with any of these women, they're all beautiful black women, right? Some of them have some questionable hair. Marie, that hair is ugly. But none of the hair is ugly, but the women are not ugly. They're all beautiful black women, right? I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. What I think it could have been, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. You guys probably, if you guys know me well enough, then you guys probably know what road I'm going down, but I'm not gonna go down, right? So Tisha also tells them about the conversation that she had with Tambra and her hair about Demond, and like I said a few minutes ago, child, if she like it, I love it. If she believe it, I believe it too. I'm just gonna pray that Tisha ain't got no damn proof, right? Tambra and her hair. Me and you, another conversation. So, yes. So if Tisha has some proof on your man, if she got proof, don't come at her. Come at your man. And don't say to her that could be fake. Yes, people can fake things all day, every day, right? But question your man. Question your man, right? Because what I would say is, if Tisha has proof, right? And let's just say, for the sake of saying that Demond deleted the text message thread, right? What I would ask her to do is, you know, to prove it to you, go through his phone, right? Look at the text message thread, right? Go back to a certain day. Say, okay, girl, prove this to me. Show me, because I see where that message is, right? Go up maybe a page, or go down one, right? And let me see what that says. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you some helpful advice. It's up to you what you choose to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want you to be happy. I don't think it's with Greedy. I'm just saying, I don't see it with Greedy. He seemed like a nice guy, but men lie on their dicks, right? But a woman doesn't lie on her heart or her vagina. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, all women don't. There are some women who do, but it's far less likely, right? So keep an open mind. That's all I gotta say. Keep an open mind. Let's pause here, you guys, and move forward. All right, you guys, so we finally get some backstory on So Gucci. Now, I got a question. How old is So Gucci? Because I thought when I was looking at So Gucci, I'd be looking at her. Now, somebody on my Twitter comments was so damn shady about So Gucci, right? Because I said So Gucci, to me, she's in her mid-30s, maybe early 40s, right? Child, somebody tweeted me and said, don't let the dentures fool you. She gives a good 58, maybe older. I was like, no. So her and JJ, they have been married for 4 years, but they've been together for 14 years, right? I was like, huh? Say what? She doesn't look like she's, when I tell you she got 2 grown-ass kids, she don't look like she's old enough to have grown-ass kids and about to be a grandmother. She don't look that old to me. I literally thought that this woman was like maybe her late 30s, early 40s. I wouldn't but I'm thinking she might be in her mid 40s. Somewhere mid 40s, maybe close to her 50s. Even if she is, she looks good. She looks good. Now, how the hell old is JJ? Baby, JJ is loud and country as fuck. I can't say nothing else but that. So she is telling JJ how she's gonna be helping Latrice find a new building. You guys know she's with her goddess Link's hair. She's moving. So he tells her about that. Now she was then telling JJ about the situation with Letitia and with Glenn, right? Child, the fact that JJ want to sit there and try to defend Glenn, that is something that we're not gonna do. What did the woman do? Say what? You gonna ask what a woman did because her man couldn't keep his dick inside of his pants and in his house? Yeah, you guys, that's one thing. I can tell that JJ is an older man, right? Because I can tell he probably comes from a generation, but he's a generation before my generation, the one where they were okay, where the women were okay with the men having outside babies on them, as long as they didn't know about them. Which I don't know how you didn't know about them, because most times y'all lived in the same damn neighborhood. Child, I just couldn't. I don't understand my aunts and my grandmother and my older aunts who dealt with that. You married the man, but the man is going off having sex with women in the neighborhood. Like, I could see it if it was a different woman in a different city. No, I couldn't even see that. Child, I don't have time for it. Let's pause here, move forward. Y'all, we get over to this damn birthday party for Joshua. I was like, oh, this poor baby. Now, Letitia was pissed off at Glenn, right? So he messed up the cake when he sped off from, stalking her. But the energy at that party, I'm like, y'all do know that baby can feel this energy, right? Like, Letitia was pissed. Boosie, he was pissed. I'm like, what does Boosie have to be pissed about? Like, child, Boosie was pissed off at Latrice too. I'm like, now Boosie, come on now. How you gonna be mad at Latrice? What did I say just a minute ago? It was Boosie who didn't keep his dingaling in his pants and in his household. So you are the reason that there is a rumor that there's an outside baby. So Boosie, be mad at your damn self. Not Latrice, not Letitia, not nobody but yourself. Did I bring my backpack in the house with me? Yes, I did. Sorry, you guys, I'm thinking because I have to edit this, and I was like, did I bring my backpack in? But I did. So, also, Boosie is childish as hell. So Boosie went to talk to Cliff. I was with Cliff. I don't know what the hell Boosie was talking about, but I do know Boosie wants to play the victim. Boosie, you are not a victim. That's all I got to say about Boosie. So then we see Maria and Ikesha, right? So they go out. This was a nice scene with Ikea. You know what I'm going to call her by her name. Ikesha. That was a nice scene with those two. All I got to say to Marie is, girl, I get it. You know, you want to be a mother figure to your grandson, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? I applaud that, right? But your son needs to take some kind of initiative with his children. He laid down with those girls, which I have a problem with that too, right? Especially the one that was murdered. I have a big, huge issue with her age, right? This boy is in his 20s. The baby is 2 years old. The mother was 18 years old. So 2 years from 18 means she was 16 when she got, more than likely she was probably 15. Why was your son, never mind. We're going to leave that alone. And I want to say this, and I want to say this in the most positive of ways, right? I applaud your son for being in college, right? Trying to better himself and get his degree, right? I applaud that, right? But at the same time, you have lupus. You don't have the best health. You don't need stress in your life. Taking care of these babies is not healthy for you. So what your son needs to do is get off of his ass and help you with these kids. Not even help you with these kids. He needs to get off his ass and take care of his children, right? And I don't need nobody saying, oh, but he's in school, JB. I get that, right? But let me tell you guys a quick story time that's like a really quick story. Like, I know someone who did it. Like, I have a friend that I've known since we were kids. We've been friends since we were 3. I've known her since she was 4. Wait, nope, we were 3 at the same time. Because her birthday is September. Her birthday's coming up. So we were about 3 years old at the time, right? I met her because I couldn't go. She was already in public school, right? I was still in daycare with her brother. Now me and her brother are the exact same age, born in the same year, but she's he's December, she's September, I'm July. So I've known them since we were 3. And we're classmates, right? So we graduated in 2007. My friend, she got pregnant our senior year. She had her daughter just before we graduated high school, right? She had her daughter. Did she go to, I don't think Karen went to prom with us. She may have. I think she did. But either way it goes, she had her daughter before we graduated, right? Actually, she graduated earlier. And the funny thing is, she finished high school a few months before school was already out. So my mom and her mom, because of our friendship, they became good friends as well, right? So my mom had asked her, like, what is she gonna do? Like, and her mom says, she's gonna go to school. She's gonna go to TJC, which is a junior college in my hometown, and then from there she'll go to our university, and she's gonna go for nursing. And I applaud my friend because what she did was she did exactly that. She went her 2 years at the junior college, got her LVN, and then she went and got her bachelor's in nursing. And now she has her daughter, and she has, she's had 2 more kids since. She owns her own home. So it's not impossible. He can still be a present father in his kids' lives, and he can still go to school. It's not impossible. I just wanted to put that out there. So yeah, he can do it. He can do it. Like, I'd be damned if I put my kids on my sick mother, but hey, it is what it is, right? So then you guys, we see the men and they're hanging out, and I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This scene with the men, Glenn is still playing a victim, but I have absolutely no idea what the hell the men were talking about with him. It made no sense. We did find out that Cliff slept with JJ's ex. I was like, who is his ex? Please don't say it was Latrice. I don't care. Glenn wants to say that Glenn is playing a victim with this whole baby situation. Like, dude, if you slept with a woman and you slept with her unprotected, there's a possibility that baby could be yours. You do know that, right? Especially if you slept with her around the time that she got pregnant. Just saying. So then, you guys, we had this meet up with the ladies at the end of the episode. So we find out that Akeisha found out that she wasn't invited to Marie's party. Girl, who cares? Tambra talking about she don't do the he said she said back and forth. Really? Because you did a little he said she said with Letitia telling her that she called them ugly. Pot me kettle. Then I was like, girl, do you not know what the definition of, like, shady and throwing shade, those are the same things. Akeisha doesn't want to say that she was shady. You are. You're very much so shady, ma'am. Own it. I'm shady. I love being shady. Like, I don't have it. Like, as long as people know that I'm just being funny and throwing shade, like, if you know I don't mean any harm with it, I know I'm shady. I don't care. But yeah, that's really all I got, you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Leave your comments in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your post notifications. Share the video. And until the next time, you guys, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Socially distance, you guys. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.